April 28th, 2026 marked the date. A king addressed Congress while 3 crises sealed the fate. History watched from the chamber walls and waited. Power spoke, and power stalled, and power legislated. King Charles III stood before both chambers of Congress, the first British monarch to address the joint meeting. No guesses, 2,600 words, deliberate, precise, controlled. He opened on the bond between 2 nations old. Then America's words carry weight and meaning since independence. Democrats went silent, Republicans sat, that wasn't coincidence. He invoked the Magna Carta, 800 years of rule. Said the U.S. Supreme Court, Historical Society confirmed it as a tool. At least 160 cases in 1789. The principle that executive power must bend the law's design. He moved to NATO, Article 5, September 11th call. Said the alliance answered together, shoulder to shoulder through it all. Said Ukraine needs that same unyielding resolve today. Said a just and lasting peace requires nations keeping what they say.
America's words carry weight, they carry weight before. A king said this to Congress from the chamber floor. Outside, a second indictment.
Outside,
a civil group
a
besieged.
chancellor attacked.
Outside, a diplomat's word released. Same day, same question hanging cold above the marble stair. Who holds the power? Who checks it? Is the law still there?
America's words carry weight, or do they?
Depends on who speaks, depends on who controls the gate.
Same morning, James Comey indicted, number 2 in court. The charge, a photograph posted.
May 2025,
North Carolina shore, cool shell formation on my beach walk. That was his report. The number's 8647.
that's what they came for.
Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche at the podium, straight 2 counts. Threat against the president, transmitting threats interstate.
Comey pulled the post the same day.
Said he didn't understand the weight that 4 digits carried as a call to violence.
Too little, too late.
His daughter Maureen won a motion in Manhattan federal court. Her wrongful termination case moves forward. A different fight, same sort. Southern poverty law, Senate filed 2 motions of another sort, demanding grand jury transcripts accusing government's false report. Blanche said publicly the Senate never shared their informant intel. The spell C responded.
We gave the FBI a 45-page alert before Charlottesville fell.
The filing states
Mischaracterization suggests the grand jury was weaponized as well.
executive power with no check.
The king was ringing every bell. America's words carry weight, they carry way before. A king said this to Congress from the chamber floor. Outside,
A second indictment.
outside,
Trump on Truth Social.
mid-speech.
Attack Friedrich. Merz, Germany's chancellor, thinks Iran should have a nuclear weapon. Those were the words.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. The whole world would be held hostage.
Merz had called U.S.-Iran strategy humiliating.
That's the context, the knowledge.
New UK ambassador Christian Turner
Leaked audio
February in post.
said America's only special relationship is probably Israel. That matters most.
Diplomatic fracture, king visiting state dinner that night.
History in one room,
Consequences in another, neither room quite right. In London simultaneously, Morgan McSweeney before Parliament's floor, Tharmer's former chief of staff
testifying.
I advised it, I got it wrong.
No more.
Told the Foreign Affairs Committee Mandelson was a serious error for judgment.
Said if Kamala Harris had won, Mandelson never would have gotten the appointment.
Mandelson fired.
September 2025.
The Bloomberg emails Epstein's arrangement.
The point, December 2024, to navigate Trump.
That was the engagement. Turner, the current ambassador, said privately the Epstein scandal touched no American extraordinary. His word that the U.S. system allowed that aberration, called the British accountability compared to American exposure a stark divergence.
King Charles met with Trump state dinner, toast and observance.
The chamber applauded, the chamber groaned.
Some sat, some cried inside.
A king cited
800 years of law.
that law is still what's at stake, that tie. April 28th,
The chamber,
the word,
the weight,
3 crises.
one morning.
America's credibility still up for debate.
Power must be checked.
The Magna Carta's
800-year refrain.
America's word.
Carry weight, the weight is what remains.
Yo, I watched the king speak, and I thought about my grandmother, the way she kept every newspaper clipping undercover, folded careful, dated, filed like evidence mattered, like someone would ask someday what had happened before it scattered. I don't know if I believe in what I'm watching anymore, not because I've stopped caring. It's the opposite at the core. I'm exhausted by the gap between what we publicly claim and what we actually do when the cameras pan and the morning came. A man was charged for posting shells he found on the beach. A civil rights organization indicted for being within reach of actually tracking hate or funding informants for the work. But the people who ran the informant program say the truth got murked. And somewhere in a chamber, a king was warning without naming. I'm not above the feeling of that I'm inside it.
Claiming it. You ever feel the weight of a word that someone else had to say because you couldn't be heard? That's where I live, that's the hour I'm in, trying to remember what this was supposed to defend. We are still here,
still watching,
still paying attention,
even when the days grow longer than our comprehension.
800 years of lying afraid,
spoken from that floor,
and we have to sit with what words are even for.
If they carry weight only when it's convenient to the strong, then making them mean something is how we carry on.
We are still here.
Think about Maureen coming in the courtroom, holding her ground, fighting wrongful termination while her father faces another round. Think about the staff at Spell C who gave decades to that call and now to claim a mission, now defending themselves from falling. They shared the evidence, they wrote 45 pages for the FBI. They tracked the hate so law enforcement knew the danger nearby. Now indicted on fraud charges while the government contradicts every public document showing they cooperated politics. Think about McSweeney standing before Parliament and saying, I advised it. It was wrong, I own the role I was playing. There's something in that moment rare of holding what you've done, saying plainly the mistake was mine. No alibi, I'm not on the run. A daughter wins a motion, an organization stands and fights. A former chief of staff admits the failure in the lights. I'm not asking you for hope that looks clean and arranged. I'm asking you to stay and do the necessary while things are strange.
You ever feel the weight of a word that someone else had to say because you couldn't be heard? That's where I live, that's the hour I'm in, trying to remember what this was supposed to defend. We are still here,
still watching,
still paying attention,
even when the days grow longer than our comprehension.
800 years of lying afraid,
spoken from that floor,
and we have to sit with what words are even for.
If they carry weight only when it's convenient to the strong, then making them mean something is how we carry on.
We are still here.
My grandmother kept the clippings because she understood that the story of the world is written before and after the good. She wasn't waiting for a hero, she was marking the record straight. Someone was gonna ask what happened here, she wouldn't make them wait. I think about Christian Turner calling it extraordinary that the Epstein network's reach in America remains so ordinary, so untouched. While across the Atlantic men were brought down, ambassadors fired, a brother stripped the crown. I think about 800 years of law in one spoken phrase, and how law needs people to defend it through the hardest days. I think about
Comey saying,
I'm still not afraid.
I think about the Spell C
saying,
every choice we made
was to prevent harm.
We stood,
we shared,
we documented the threat.
I think about all of us still reading, present, not finished yet.
We are still here, still here,
still watching,
still paying attention,
even when the days push past our
comprehension. What are words for if not to carry weight through time? We are still here, that's how we hold the line. That's how we answer the silence, that's how we end.